Imagine a world, not just thousands, but tens of thousands of years ago, where an advanced civilization thrived, then vanished beneath the waves. But what if their most profound knowledge, their secrets of creation, immortality, and the very fabric of the universe, wasn't lost forever? What if it was preserved, etched onto indestructible green tablets by a being considered both a king and a god? Today we're diving deep into the captivating, controversial, and utterly mind-bending legends of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about history, science, and the true origins of ancient wisdom. One of the most astonishing legends surrounding the Emerald Tablets suggests they date back to an incredible 36,000 BC. These aren't just ancient texts. They're believed to have been written by Thoth, an Atlantean priest and king. After the catastrophic sinking of Atlantis, Thoth allegedly founded a colony in Egypt, ruling the ancient Egyptian people for a staggering 16,000 years, from 50,000 BC to 36,000 BC. During this immense period, he's credited with guiding humanity from a primitive state to a highly advanced civilization. Thoth's powers were legendary. He supposedly achieved immortality, able to leave life at will without ever truly dying. His vast knowledge wasn't limited to Egypt. He became a leader of various Atlantean colonies, even those in Central and South America. Before departing Egypt, Thoth is said to have built the Great Pyramid at Giza, a feat often mistakenly attributed to Cheops. Within its depths, he reputedly hid his profound knowledge in the great halls of Amenti, leaving an elite guard to protect its entrance. These guardians later became the revered pyramid priests, who worshipped Thoth as the very god of wisdom. Centuries later, legend claims Thoth reappeared, entering various human bodies, as described in the tablets themselves. His final, most famous incarnation was as Hermes Trismegistus, often called the Three-Born. It's believed that Thoth, as Hermes, inscribed his vast wisdom on these tablets, knowledge encompassing alchemy, the creation of the universe, the nature of the soul, immortality, magic, and spiritual enlightenment. Hermes, the Greek god of alchemy and Hermeticism, later supposedly discovered these writings. Many believe these priceless texts, particularly the last two, are still hidden within the Great Pyramid, holding secrets invaluable to any serious student of the esoteric. By 1300 BC, Egypt, then known as Ancient Ham, was plunged into chaos. To preserve their knowledge, delegations of priests were dispatched globally. Among them were pyramid priests who carried the Emerald Tablets, using them as talismans to assert influence over less skilled priestly lines descended from other Atlantean colonies. The tablets, according to lore, bestowed the power of Thoth upon their bearer. Some of these priests journeyed to South America, discovering the flourishing Mayan civilization that had preserved much ancient wisdom. They settled among them. Later, after the Spanish conquest of the Mayans, the tablets were allegedly found beneath the altar of a great sun god temple. These mysterious writings are not mere stone. They are described as emerald green tiles, forged from a substance created through alchemical transformation. They are said to be indestructible, impervious to all known elements and substances, even defying some of our fundamental laws of physics. Written in the ancient Atlantean language, their letters correspond to harmoniously attuned thought waves, allowing the reader to absorb mental vibrations. These tablets are said to be bound together with rings of a gold-colored alloy. Another fascinating legend suggests the tablets were written in the language of the birds, a secret code used by initiates to conceal knowledge from the uninitiated. The Emerald Tablets have always been a hotbed of debate. Skeptics dismiss them as a modern forgery, while believers assert their authenticity and see them as a conduit of invaluable spiritual and mystical teachings passed down through millennia. Scholars of Hermeticism, alchemy, and esotericism have extensively studied the texts, considering them a profound source of inspiration for countless esoteric movements and spiritual traditions. The text itself is a cornerstone of Hermeticism, deeply influencing the development of Western occultism. Despite the ongoing controversy, the Emerald Tablet of Hermes remains a compelling object of fascination, inspiring books, films, and countless seekers of ancient wisdom. The roots of Western alchemy trace back to Hellenistic Egypt, specifically Alexandria. For alchemists, Hermes Trismegistus is the quintessential figure, his name merging the Egyptian god Thoth with the Greek god Hermes. The Hermetica, a collection of writings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, is widely seen as the bedrock of Western alchemical thought and practice. And of course, Hermes Trismegistus is believed to be the true author of the Emerald Tablet. One intriguing tale recounts the tablet's discovery in a tomb beneath a statue of Hermes in Tyana, where the body of Hermes Trismegistus was found, the inscribed green stone still clutched in his hands. Across various legends, the creation of the Emerald Tablet consistently points back to the Egyptian god Thoth. He allegedly encoded the universe's fundamental scientific laws into 42 emerald tablets. After a fall of the gods, these hermetic tablets were cleverly hidden, making them undiscoverable by humans, until Thoth himself returned to that realm to retrieve them. Other legends even suggest the Emerald Tablets were written by Seth, the third son of Adam and Eve, and were kept within the Ark of the Covenant. Yet another narrative claims their origin lies in the mythical city of Atlantis. Ultimately, the definitive source of the original Emerald Tablet remains shrouded in mystery, fueling these captivating legends. The earliest verified text connected to the Tablet of Intentions appears in the 8th century AD Arabic work, Kitab Sir al-Halaki, a book of the secret of creation and the art of nature, attributed to Balinas, or Pseudo-Apollonius of Tyana. This work describes how Balinas supposedly found the Emerald Tablet in a cave tomb. This Arabic origin leads many to believe the tablet was actually composed in Arabic between the 6th and 8th centuries AD, directly contradicting the idea of its ancient antiquity. Balinas claimed the tablet was written in Greek, but the original tablet he supposedly possessed has never been found, casting doubt on its very existence. Some theories even suggest the original was lost in the infamous burning of the Library of Alexandria. Regardless, Balinas's version of the text spread rapidly, translated by many over the centuries. Another early source is the Kitab Ustukus al-Thani, attributed to Jabir ibn Hayyan. It wasn't until the 12th century AD that Europeans gained access to the text through Hugo von Santala's Latin translation. So, what exactly is inscribed on this elusive emerald tablet? The inscription is a concise yet profound collection of ancient wisdom, laying out principles that have guided philosophical thought, spiritual practices, and magical rituals for thousands of years. Its short but impactful text has been meticulously studied and interpreted by scholars and practitioners across the ages. The Emerald Tablet is undoubtedly one of the cornerstones of Western alchemy, profoundly influencing medieval and Renaissance alchemical thought. Perhaps the most renowned translation of this text comes from none other than Isaac Newton, found among his alchemical works and housed in the library of King's College, University of Cambridge. Newton, one of history's greatest minds, is celebrated for discovering the foundational laws of modern physics, his 3 laws of motion. Yet many don't realize his deep fascination with alchemy. Among his extensive works on philosophy, astronomy, and mathematics lies his translation of this mystical, strange tablet. It reads as follows: Truth, no lie, surest and truest. That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, so that the miracles of one thing may be performed, and as all things have sprung from the one through the mediation of the one, so all things arise from that one thing, adapting themselves. The sun is his father, and the moon his mother. The wind carried him in her womb, and the earth nursed him. He is the father of the whole perfect world. His power is complete if he turns it into the land. He separated the earth from the fire, the fine from the gross, gently and with great skill. It ascends from earth to heaven and descends to earth again, and receives the power of the higher and the lower. In this way, you will have the glory of the whole world, and in this way, everything dark will fly away from you. This is the power of forces, for it surpasses every subtle thing and penetrates every solid thing. This is how the world was created. This is where all the miracles that exist come from. Therefore I am called Hermes Trismegistus, because I have the 3 parts of the philosophy of the whole world. I have finished what I wanted to say about the work of the sun. The 14th century alchemist Ortolanus, also known as Hortulanus, penned a significant exegesis on the secret of Hermes, which profoundly shaped the subsequent development of alchemy. Numerous manuscripts of this text, coupled with Ortolanus's commentary, survive from at least the 15th century. Ortolanus, like Albert Magnus before him, viewed the tablet as a cryptic recipe, describing laboratory processes using coded language. This remained the dominant European interpretation until the 15th century. However, the early 16th century saw a pivotal shift with the works of Johannes Trithemius, 1462 to 1516, who moved the interpretation of the Emerald Tablet from a purely laboratory-based approach to a more metaphysical one. Trithemius equated Hermes' one thing with the monad of Pythagorean philosophy and the anima mundi, world soul. This metaphysical interpretation was then embraced by influential alchemists like John Dee, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, and Gerhard Dorn. Interpreting the Emerald Text is a complex endeavor, precisely because it is an esoteric work. One prominent theory suggests the text outlines 7 stages of alchemical transformation: calcination, dissolution, separation, union, fermentation, distillation, and coagulation. Yet no one claims to hold the complete truth of its meaning. Readers are thus encouraged to engage with the text themselves and seek out its hidden layers. This fascinating artifact remains one of the most ancient and intriguing mysteries, whose current whereabouts are unknown today. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth, whether a lost relic of Atlantis, a divine revelation, or a profound philosophical treatise, continue to spark our imagination and curiosity. They remind us that the boundaries of knowledge, history, and even reality itself are often far more fluid than we perceive. What are your thoughts on these enigmatic tablets? Do you believe in their ancient origins, or do you lean towards a more modern explanation? Share your theories and insights in the comments below. If this journey into the unknown captivated you, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with anyone else who dares to think beyond the ordinary. Remember, as consciousness encourages us, if we all think the same, then someone doesn't think at all. Keep searching for new knowledge, and keep questioning the known.